Hi and welcome. Hope you're all well and enjoying your day or night, wherever you are in this wonderful world of ours. See in this clip here how Meghan totally ignores and doesn't acknowledge Theresa May. She just kind of looks right through her. This is what Meghan does with everybody. Now, in my opinion, she does this because her paranoia sets in. Because she has been known to tell so many lies and be a bit of an actress around people and pretend that she's so wonderful, I feel like her paranoia kicks in and she starts thinking, oh my God, is this person going to see right through me? And kind of let everything out that I'm a fraud, if you know what I mean. I feel like her paranoia just goes wild when she's around people that are stronger than her, especially women that have more power than her. Because, in my opinion, Meghan Markle doesn't have much power at all. Or she might have power over Harry's bits, and that's why he was so love struck. But that's about the only power I feel Meghan Markle has. All her little schemes, her plots, and plans are all coming very unstuck very quickly. Because let's face it, she couldn't even wear a baby bump properly. Like it was square sometimes, it was to the side, it was too high, it was too low, it was below her knees. She couldn't even do that properly. And even when she was in Australia, when they announced the pregnancy, all of a sudden she went from a tiny little bit of a belly to a bit larger belly in such a short time. She must be the only pregnant woman on this earth that actually blossoms so quickly. And then when she goes over for her baby shower, when she goes out that night, all of a sudden her baby bump, which was quite big at the baby shower, is kind of non existent. Kind of interesting, isn't it? She's not a very good actress. She can't even pull that off. And forever holding her belly, holding her, one hand on top of her belly and one underneath her belly. Come on, Megan. Really? Do you think us women are stupid? Do you think people around the world are stupid? This is why the media has zipped their mouth because, in my opinion, they were silenced. That they know the truth. I feel that they know the truth. They just can't say anything until they're allowed to say something, until an injunction is lifted, in my opinion. The When the Queen asked them to take 12 months to decide whether they wanted to come back, I don't know, but I'm thinking possibly the Queen at that time knew that's why she kicked them out. Maybe she said, you've got 12 months to tell everybody and come clean, and then you can come back. Or if you don't, that's it. You don't come back. We don't know what went on, but that's my thoughts and opinions. Because this saga has gone on way too long. Look at all their lies they're still putting out there. Harry wasn't at that convention on the screen the other day. There's no way in the world that was him then and there. That was another fake ploy. The fake ploy about buying this house, this other house. No, it's all bullshit. That's my opinion anyway. Anything these two say or do is full of shit. Because don't you think if they had really separated, Meghan wouldn't be putting out articles left, right, and centre about him being an abuser or a drug addict or never home or not a good father or whatever she would have thought of at the minute to put out there. Don't you really think that she would be putting puff pieces out there, dragging him to the ground? She's not going to wait for him to say that they've separated and then put out the articles. She'd want to get the upper hand. She would be blaming Harry for everything right now, and that's just my opinion. You know, oh, it's because of you the world hates me. It's because of you the world thinks I'm a bully. It's all because of you, Harry. Could you imagine the crap he's going through? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not sticking up for him for one little tiny bit. because, in my opinion, that was his family that he should have protected and pulled the pin on her being so rude and horrible to them and accusing them of stuff. He does not come off scot clean with all the bullshit that has happened. All I'm saying is, if they were really separated, she would be putting stuff out there. She would be accusing him of all things. I'm going to wait until Buckingham Palace puts out a statement. And, that's the protocol. Of course, the Queen did it with her children when they separated. Yes, they were working royals at the time, I believe. I don't think it really matters that he's not a working royal. He is still the king's son, and he would have to put out a formal statement. That's how I think it'll pan out anyway. But apart from that, all these lies are catching up with them really, really quickly. And they've already put out a few pieces saying that they're not going to be invited to the Christmas celebrations with the royal family. And that Meghan now has decided that the king may be able to see the children. What? He's the king. Who is she to decide when and where and how he would see those children? In my eyes, if those kids were legitimately hers and his, in my opinion, do you not think that King would have flown over there to see his grandchildren? Why hasn't he ever flown over there to see them? They've been gone a while now. You've not seen the King say, "Oh, I'm just going over to America and going to catch up with my son and my grandchildren and my daughter-in-law." He's not made those arrangements. Well, he very well could do. He's got private planes. He's got the means to do it. No, he hasn't done it. Harry says he won't take the children to the UK because it's so dangerous. God forbid. Oh my God. Scared of a bit of bunting flying around. Oh God, he's such a freak. Those drugs have really gone to his head. His paranoia has really, really set in. Those two are totally paranoid. Meghan's paranoid that people around her can read her and see what she's about and figure her out, even though she knows that the whole world has figured her out. But she's worried about people in power figuring her out. She's just a narcissistic bitch. That's all I can say about her. But her chickens are coming home to roost. Rest assured, her chickens are coming home to roost. That is a given. You cannot do all these things to all these people and provide all this grief to people and it not come back to bite you on the ass. And I do feel this is going to happen quite soon. She's going to have to come clean with a few things, especially the bullying, pregnancies, the line of succession, the legitimacy of their marriage. Don't forget, they got married 3 days before, didn't they? She's such a dumbass. That was probably the rehearsal. And she probably thought she got married. Is she really that dumb? Is she really that thick that she would think the wedding rehearsal was actually a wedding? This woman is absolutely insane. How the hell did she end up in Buckingham Palace? How did she end up in there? She is completely insane, in my opinion, because normal people don't carry on like the way she does. How did she get in there? And I've said many, many videos ago, was she planted in there for whatever reason? Because I just don't see how this dumbass yacht girl has ended up in Buckingham Palace causing so much crap and pretending she was pregnant. That's just my opinion. Ruining Harry. I mean, he was already a lost cause as it was, but he was controlled by the royal family. At least he was safer, a little bit safer mentally. He's not safe mentally with her, but that's his problem. He's made his bed, he shall lie in it. The way I see it, he's made his bed. They should stay together. I've always said it, they should just stay together and be done with the bullshit that, oh, separating or, all these puff pieces. Harry, come home. We miss you. Mm, would he really be away from those children for a very long time if they were just his kids, if you know what I mean? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Nothing of it makes sense. I know a lot of people say he's over there for different reasons in America to whatever in politics. Who knows? I think he's a snake, an absolute snake, and she's just as bad, if not worse. I think the Queen, the late Queen, did very well to kick them out. She knew she was trouble. She called her a witch, an evil witch. She could see her for what she was. She was a wise woman. Look at everything the Queen did throughout her life. Did she not? Did Meghan Markle really think that the Queen, being who she was, take away the Queen title, but being the woman she was and everything she went through in her lifetime and her experience in her lifetime, did Meghan really think that the Queen was not going to peg her out from day one? Did she really think she was going to fool her? Did she really think she was just this frail old lady that she was going to get one over? Yeah, I don't think so. That woman was a woman of gold, or an encyclopedia of information. Meghan Markle is just trash. That's all she is. And Harry, with all the women that he could have fallen at his feet, all the opportunities to have a nice woman, he ended up with her. It doesn't say much for him, does it? He's a bit of a sandwich short of a picnic. Anyhow, that's my thoughts and opinions. Looking forward to your comments. You always make me laugh. Some of your comments are absolutely hilarious. Talk to you soon. Have fun. Bye.